Voyager. Trapped.
I wish I was back there, recalibrating antimatter containment fields.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated.
They're active.
Use eye-mods. The Borg can't adapt to them.
Resistance is futile.
Monroe!
Chang!
Our eye-mods. The Borg must be jamming them.
Monroe to Voyager. The Borg took Chang. Beam him out.
His signal is too weak. Find him and eliminate nearby sources of interference, possibly force fields.
Understood. Chell, locate Chang.
I've sent his location to your tricorder. He's in a maturation chamber for assimilation.
Telsia to Monroe. I found a Borg relay node. Accessing their computer system.
Good. The Borg took Chang. We'll find you after he's safe.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Elite Force 2. Well, looks like the Borg have just grabbed Chang, so we've got to disable some force fields and go find him. So right away I blow up this plasma conduit to expose the crawl space here, and I'll just crawl back in here and blow up the distribution node and the power coupling. That should take down enough force fields that I can continue on. And for some reason, the Borg are ignoring me again. Well, I don't mind that, because my iMod doesn't work right now, and so I would be forced to use my other weapons, which have a limited number of uses before they adapt. But I'll just refill my health and weapon energy here, and use my tricorder to modulate this force field.
Chang is below us, but the only lift control panel is up here.
Stay here and operate the lift. I'll get Chang.
Well, that's not designed for a lift, but I guess it makes sense for the Borg, who don't really recognize individuals, so it really wouldn't be all that strange for them to have a lift that must be operated by one drone while another one rides it.
Didn't I order you to stay close?
Get out!
Negative. I'm shutting this force field down. Don't go anywhere.
And the timer on this bit is fairly generous, but you do want to keep moving. So, destroy the power coupling, takes down the force field, and then all you need to do is rush in there and shoot the Borg that's standing by the panel. That was an example of the high power setting for the hand phaser, which if you kill an enemy with it, it vaporizes them. Now a bit of platforming. More force field modulation. And we shoot another power couple.
That knocked out the force field up here.
Unfortunately, that does not disable the Borg drones in this area, and it does turn them hostile.
Okay, Chell.
Yes,
But I
sir.
just run straight for the elevator,
Chang is safe.
and
Locate Ensign Murphy and
all
complete
of the
your
Borg
primary
shots
objective.
miss me.
Nice job, Monroe.
Let's go find Telsia.
That is the end of this map, but because it's so short, I'll be going straight to the next one. I keep checking my objectives here because, well,
Monroe, I've
there's nothing
accessed the
really
computer
new in it,
system.
but they
I'm
keep
researching those
dumping
generators.
Telsia's ahead.
the check objectives notification on my heads-up display, which is just sort of annoying to me, so I'll usually tap the objectives key just to
Can you
clear it
disable
out.
this force field?
I don't see a way.
I'm retrieving the location of the generators. This can't be good.
He's trapped in there.
Monroe, blast this torsion node.
Resistance is futile.
Back off.
And this timer is a little bit less forgiving than the previous one, so you really don't want to screw around too long, or Telsia will be assimilated. Fortunately, you don't need to backtrack before the timer runs out. All you've got to do is shoot that power coupling. And she is safe. And for some reason, shooting that coupling also deactivates all the Borg in the area.
Thanks, Monroe. I've found the dampening field generators. They're up in subjunction 37 near the Borg central plexus.
Good job.
They beamed in right after I decrypted data about new drone technology.
That must be some important data. They didn't beam in even when we were shooting up the place.
That means they classified us as a threat. This just got messy.
No, Monroe,
We need
I
to
think
get
it
on
was
the lift
already
to
messy.
subjunction 37. I fed the location to your tricorder.
Now, you may from time to time see some of the other characters using melee attacks against the Borg if they get very close. Apparently, NPCs do possess melee, but the player character does not. There is no melee control for the player character, unless you're using a specifically melee weapon. And as you saw there, the Borg had adapted to my hand phaser. Fortunately, I still have some shots left with the rifle. That won't last very long. And just take the elevator up a level.
There's another one.
It might be prudent to just rush through this area without stopping to fight the Borg, because it's only a matter of time before they adapt to all my weapons. But I'm fairly close to where it won't matter anymore, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Refill my health. And refill my weapon energy. I've been using the alt fire on this rifle a fair amount, and that takes quite a bit of weapon energy out.
Monroe to Voyager. How's Chang?
The doctor expects him to make a full recovery.
We're proceeding to the dampening field generator so we can release Voyager. Monroe out.
And so now we move on to the dampening field generators.
Looks
These
like the
will
Borg wants to play.
use a new mechanic to disable them, as you'll see as soon as I reach the first one. But I will just talk about that a little bit
Monroe,
more.
that force field has a control console.
I'll disable it with my tricorder.
Usually at about this point in the level, the Borg have adapted to all of your weapons, so it's a good idea to clear the immediate area and then modulate this force field right away.
That node was jamming us. Our iMods work again.
And congratulations, your infinity modulators are no longer being jammed, so you don't have to worry about the Borg adapting anymore. And there, I accidentally hit the console key. Just ignore that.
There are too many of them.
Cover me! Look out!
I'm not real sure what Chell is going on about. Oh, there's a Borg all the way over there. Well, he's moving at a brisk walk, so we should shoot him before he gets close. Apparently, that is not the way out of the level. I thought maybe it was an elevator.
Watch out!
There!
I'm making fairly heavy use of the alt fire on the iMod because it'll normally take down a Borg in one shot. And that's the end of the level. Thanks for watching, see you next time.